countries in the northern frontier. According to CS Wamalwa, the cash transfer will start today through the Hunger Safety Net program, while individual households will be paid cash through the bank to purchase foodstuff. The funds will be dispersed to beneficiaries registered under the regular cash transfer portfolio in the drought-ravaged counties of Wajir, Mandera, Turkana, and Marsabit. The Kenya Revenue Authority saw a rebound in a tax collection in the month of July, with a 29% improvement to 121.8 billion shillings. It's an improved collection since the onset of a new financial year compared to 94.5 billion that was recorded same period last year. New figures from the National Treasury indicate a gradual economic recovery after the country plunged into a crisis last year with a massive layoffs and companies shutting down due to the coronavirus pandemic. Now, the first 7 months of this year have seen an improved tax collection when the government started easing COVID-19 containment measures, including lifting of lockdowns. Now, KRA's target for the current financial year is 1.71 trillion shillings from 1.579 trillion for the previous financial year. National carrier Kenya Airways, through its subsidiary Fahari Aviation, is set to introduce flying taxis in Nairobi. The deal aims to design a network for the safe operation of electric vertical aircraft. Brazilian aircraft manufacturer Embraer SA announced its flying taxi unit have signed an agreement with Fahari Aviation to develop operating models in its key markets. A statement from Embraer indicates that traveling from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to the Nairobi CBD could reduce travel time from over an hour to just 6 minutes. The agreement further aims to introduce zero-emission electric planes called EVA in the transport sector. SACCOs recorded a 13.1% increase in deposits to 431.5 billion shillings. An annual supervision report by the SACCO Societies Regulatory Authority notes that the SACCOs recorded an aggregate asset base of 627.68 billion shillings. Further, the SACCOs reported a loan portfolio of 474.8 billion shillings, representing a yearly increase of 13.16%. SASRA also reported that employers last year held on to more than 1 billion shillings they had deducted from their workers, failing to remit the money to the various employee SACCOs in 2020. This increased the amount of non-remitted funds to 5.04 billion shillings as of September 2020, up from 3.87 billion the previous year. Much of the money that companies failed to remit was meant for loan repayments, with the sum of the loans becoming non-performing last year. According to SASRA, public universities and other institutions of higher learning are the biggest culprits. Moving on to the coronavirus situation in the country, and numbers are still rising, with the infections and hospital admissions sharply surging. Kenya's COVID-19 positivity stands at 14.4% after the Ministry of Health reported 789 new infections Sunday. Kenya's caseload now stands at 220,727. In terms of county distribution, Nairobi is leading with 308 new cases, Kitui 88, Kiambu 54, Uasin Gishu 50, Nyeri 48, Machakos 39, Kajiado 34, Nakuru 30 new infections. Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe further announced 21 more COVID-19 cases, raising Kenya's cumulative fatalities to 4,340. A total of 1,550 patients are currently admitted in various health facilities countrywide, with 127 of them in the intensive care units. In terms of vaccination, Kenya has now administered over 2 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines, with at least 746,000 people having been fully vaccinated. The American government has granted Laikipia County 130 million shillings for the Nanyuki bulk water supply project. The project involves construction of a reservoir across Liki Central River, expansion of the treatment plant, construction of additional storage tanks, and a water distribution network. It also includes bulk water supply to upcoming market centers and bulk raw water for smallholder irrigation schemes targeting organized farmers groups. It will ensure that Nawasco has enough water reserves to meet demands from consumers within Nanyuki and its environs. Once complete, Nawasco will be able to expand its coverage to underserved areas, enhance access to clean, affordable and sustainable water supply even during dry periods, and control the flooding and related erosion affecting downstream users. Jailed former South African President Jacob Zuma has undergone unspecified surgery and remains in hospital with more operations planned. Prison authorities said on Sunday that Zuma, who is serving a 15-month sentence for contempt of court, was sent to a hospital outside for observation last week, days before the start of a corruption trial. He has thus far avoided. There was no word on a potential discharge date for Zuma, who in July asked the country's top court to reverse his imprisonment, saying it was unjust and might kill him if he catches COVID-19. Last week, a high court postponed his corruption trial to September 9th after his hospitalization. My name is Simbalaji Charles Kiage. That is your business brief for this hour.